Hi, and thanks for stopping in at my channel. My name is Sherry, and I am a digital marketing professional, brand management specialist, and I am here to offer a little bit of insight about Facebook Insights. I'm on currently one of my clients' pages. Her name is Consuela, obviously. She's a realtor in Washington. She's out of Tacoma, Washington. And so we do ads and posts every day on her page in order to build up her following. Her ads have actually contributed to this number for her reach. You'll notice it's up quite a bit over the past month. We weren't doing ads for a little bit. We were just posting. So this shows how important ads can be to your overall marketing strategy. Anyway, so I'll talk about ads in another video. Right now, I want to show you insights. So in this new Facebook page manager application, you have it looks quite different than it used to, and actually some points in the new page development environment are great. Others, just because it's easier to find things. Others, while they're useful, it's a little bit overwhelming for somebody who's maybe newer to doing this. So just take your time. Facebook isn't going anywhere. And you really need to know how to advertise or create ads or reach your most desired audience, and I'll have more videos on that as well. This resources and tools and the business app store are both intriguing and very interesting environments, so go there and look through their resources, especially the resources and tools. This gives you great ideas for ads, great ideas for posting, for reaching your audience. It also tells you and helps you through the tips and tricks for not getting your ads rejected, for making sure that you are receiving the biggest bang for your buck on Facebook ads, because they aren't cheap and it really is sort of confusing when you're first getting started. I've been doing Facebook ads for a few years and I still get confused, and I'm never, I try to improve my understanding of Facebook ads and the changes that they've made over the years. Understand there are certain phrases you can't use. There's audience requirements for, say, your a mortgage lender or a realtor or a business looking to hire people. There are special categories and requirements within each of those. That's not why we're here. We are here, and you'll notice notifications in the inbox and stuff. Anyway, so while we're here, we're going to talk about insights. So you click on the insights link, and then you'll notice the entire thing changes. The entire environment changes. And over here on your left-hand navigation pane, you'll see a list of different things that you can review inside your insights. Over here on the main preview panel, this is your overview of what you might see in these different categories. So we see that she's got a new page like in the last week. She has 13 unique page views. She has a number of different opportunities for growth, and then some really good things happening. We see that she has 100% response rate, and you'll see me looking over here because I have two screens. I have one in front of me that's I'm looking at to face the audience, and then I have my larger screen over here to my right that I actually use for this type of work because it's larger and I can see better. Glasses. Anyway, so if you scroll down, you can get kind of like an intermediate view. Let's go back. That's going too far ahead. You can get an intermediate view of your most recent posts, their reach. Reach is, so you're scrolling through your Facebook feed and something catches your attention and you stop on it. Facebook can see that. So your reach, so like this original image yesterday reached 19 people. That's not bad but it's for a page that's still relatively small, and it's not an ad. If you go in and you look at the ads, they'll have much greater reach. This is organic, so all of this is organic. So on your comments and your post clicks, you'll see that you get comments and post click data here. You also can look at comparable your competitors, comparable pages that you want to follow, and you can see where you are in relation to them, right? So depending on your goals and what you're hoping to achieve, you can keep an eye on your competitors as to where you are in that participation at the moment. So as where we were before, if you click see all posts, you'll go into this area, and this area will show you all of your organic posts and the different types of levels of reach that you get. And you'll notice this says paid or organic, but most of these are organic. We just recently started doing ads again, so most of these posts are all organic, and you can see that we get a little bit of reactions here. And I'll go into ads another day. This kind of curve right here is illustrative of your followers and their activities on Facebook. So you'll note that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are listed above. And each of these days, this is how many followers, how many of your followers are currently on Facebook, and the times of day. Now, this is useful for posting. So if I know that I have a peak coming up at 11 a.m., my post is going to be made at 10:30. Consuela, generally I post her content later in the day because you'll note most of her activity happens later in the evening. So, and my guess is that her followers generally work during the day, and then they're just getting around to Facebook in the evening, and that's totally okay. And as you come down here again, these are the different levels of reach. So that's somebody scrolling through their news feed and they stop on the post or they interact with it in some way. And these are useful because you can really see what's capturing your audience's attention. And you can curate posting that falls in line with many of these things, like 50 people on this recipe. You can do different things to get people's attention, like the little emojis, or, just the content that you're posting. Say somebody is looking for, they live back east and they're looking for a house in Washington. She's located in Tacoma. I am going to put up posts that offer information about how Consuela works with people looking to relocate in Tacoma from New York or, Florida or whatever. Tacoma and that whole Puget Sound area is largely a military region. So when I lived up there, we had many people moving to Washington from different parts of the country because they had been stationed there and saw how beautiful the area was and the people and everything like this. So anyways, this is how you figure out who your audience is. Well, it's one tool to figure out who your audience is and how best to reach them. Because if you reach these people, not only will you get, comments and likes, but you'll also get shares. And I have 3 degrees of engagement. So comments are the lowest. Likes are the lowest. Everybody pretty much can get likes. Comments are middle. If you get a comment, great. Shares are the creme de creme of social media. Your shares are what makes your posts go viral. So you're totally looking for, not only informing and entertaining your audience, but for content that they're going to share, because that's what makes your rank higher in Facebook and in Google and everywhere. Everything is all connected. Reach is incredible. You look at these, see, that's paid. You look at these graphs as your indicator of what content is gaining the most reach. And you'll notice 1290 reach on a paid. And most of our organic, again, is pretty low. But that's normal. Because it didn't used to be. It used to be that you could pretty much meet your organic reach with paid reach. But since Facebook has garnered more people using ads to get reach, they've started promoting that. They've started using that more. So you'll notice our organic reach over this period. So my suggestion is to people who want to use ads in your advertising or your marketing strategy: 1, do; 2, don't go broke. Start small. You can start with boosts. And once you're more comfortable with the cost benefit analysis of how your ads are running versus the cost that you are paying, you can go into the ad center and actually start creating real authentic ads that get way more reach. Another idea, especially for local community pages, share to groups. You can join groups as yourself or your community page, or as your page, your business page. And that is a great way to improve reach without costing a dime. I've been known to, in sharing different posts to applicable groups, some that you're allowed to or that are relevant to the content that you want to share, that beat ads any day of the week. You have to be careful, and it won't happen all the time, but it's organic. And it doesn't cost a dime, and you actually get much broader reach. So it's a better bang for your buck. So, and you have a lot of other, you can look at your events. She doesn't have any events right now. We've been dealing with COVID. Later, she'll be doing first-time home buyer events. We're going to do webinars. We have a lot of things planned for 2021. Again, here is your resources and tools. And you'll note that when I hit the events tab, it went back. The page reverted back to where it was earlier. This is your business resources. Get in there. Learn it. These are the things that you need to know if you are managing pages, posting ads, doing anything on a professional level in the back end of Facebook. And then there's other stuff here. For Facebook pages, you can also follow their page, and they give some great insights and ideas and ways to improve your presence on their platform. So yeah, keep an eye on this and how your engagement is working, who's coming from, and where are they coming from. Okay, so that's another thing. Under followers. In followers, you can see how many people are following your page, how many are unfollowing. You can also go to people, and you can see where they're coming from. So you'll note that this is the market that we're currently reaching. It may not be the market we want to reach. And I've done studies on this before myself, depending on the content. So I had a barbecue caterer. I wanted more masculine or men following his page, so I just started posting more manly type posts. In here, I want my visitors to be, or consuelos, to be more along the average age of a first-time home buyer is 34. So I want to reach these people through these people. This is the target market I want, and you'll notice here we're almost there. I want these people for first-time home buyers. These people are empty nesters, or they're looking to upgrade their house. They might want to sell. So I'm going to give them content that's helpful to them. And I may make it an ad. I do ads for her videos now and then, and those seem pretty successful. I may make it just a graphic or an idea of a house. I'll post a house. Would you live here? And depending on the reach and the comments and if it was shared, I know if that's good content to be posting for my audience or not. Another way, like these people are all mostly in the Pacific Northwest, which is great because I'm on and off from the Pacific Northwest. So I know what kind of content they'll love. They'll love the environment. They'll love cooking. They'll love coffee. They'll love a lot of the things that we in the Pacific Northwest appreciate. Hiking, the views that we have around the region and things like that. So I'm going to leave it there. This is, branded content. We may want to go into that later. I'll do something about that later. These areas offer a plethora of information. You can also work directly with Facebook advertisers as well. I hope this has been helpful, and I promise to be a little bit more focused next time. Go in there. You aren't going to hurt anything. You can't break it. Go play around. Find out who loves you. And you can visit the ad center too. These are, here. This is our ad center, and these are some of the results that we've been reaping off of the ads that we've been placing. And you have an inbox where messages are. Now understand, a lot of this will connect with Instagram because when you put in ads, they place in Instagram as well. So if we come here, we can see how our engagement, we can see placements. So you'll notice that it was on mobile. And in here there is Instagram. So not very many on Instagram, but it was there. Just not very many people saw it. Came up as an instant article. So this is some really great information for me for next time I place an ad for Consuela. And you'll notice the location was all in Washington, but that's because that's where I asked for it to be sent. Now hers are special category because she's a realtor and this is for housing. So yours may not be. You may have, like my other pages aren't. I don't need to have a special category because they don't deal with economic issues, housing, employment, or anything like that. It's just me talking. So anyways, I hope this was helpful. Thanks for stepping in, and I hope to talk to you later. Bye.